Good morning, everyone. Well, today we're celebrating my 2,000 subscribers, and actually it's 2,000 plus now. And I told everybody to scrap lift me, and I told them to go over to my Instagram and pick something from there. And then we're all going to hopefully get our videos all listed together. Otherwise I'll put them down below, but hopefully they'll all be in one place. And so go and check those out when you're done here. And let's see what else. Oh, at the end, don't let me forget. If I forget, I'll jump back on, so don't leave. I'm gonna have a giveaway, and I'll talk about that at the end. So today I'm scrap lifting, like where I use 2 pictures and then pretty much embellish all the way around just using the 1 piece of paper. And let's see, here's another one where I did 1 picture and then I embellish all the way around. So it's so funny because I thought, I do this all the time. How come I can't find a picture? And so that was those 2. So it's like, that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm still gonna even change it up a little bit because, well, my whole deal was to scrapbook this. This is my granddaughter and her boyfriend, and she bent him over like she was gonna kiss him. Actually, she does kiss him because it's like I have the series. And anyhow, I just thought, oh, that's so funny because her grandma used to be like this. So it's funny that she's doing this. And then he is laughing, and she's grinning, but he looks like he's laughing out loud. And then they get to where they're about to fall, and she catches them by putting her hand on the chair. And he's got this look on his face that's hilarious. I considered just like blowing it up and putting it at the top of the page because it's so funny, but I'll try to get a good photo when I get the close-up. So this is, you know, her Cinderella dress, her handsome prince, and all that, and then, you know, this funny thing. So I just thought I've totally got to scrapbook that. So I'm still using that Ciao Bella, and now it's like I cut off its Midnight Spell, I'm pretty sure. If it's not that, I will write it on the thing. But of course, you know, it's like I've cut all the places where it would be written. So anyhow, I had used part of the paper and there was a strip left, and I thought, oh, I'd like to use that. So I decided I'm going to put it over here because this paper is pretty plain, but I wanted it to be a little more simple because of the subject matter, even though I'm really going to dress it up. And this is what the other side looks like, which is super cute too. I just love this paper. And I think I might have told you, it's like when I wanted to buy this paper because Cinderella was always my favorite story. Still to this day, I just want to see every Cinderella story that ever was. I would say I love the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella, which was Leslie Ann Warren. And my daughter, she liked the one called The Glass Slipper. It's so funny because I didn't tell her I was doing this layout, but she wrote to me today and said, what's the name of my favorite Cinderella thing? And I said, Rodgers and Hammerstein. And she goes, and I said, oh, you mean the Glass Slipper. And Leslie Crone is in that one, and the one I like is Leslie Ann Warren. So it's so funny that they're both Cinderellas. So I gotta find my cheap photo. Okay, so I'm gonna have them kind of like this, because it's like this happened first and this is where they almost fell. So that's how I'm gonna have them in the sequence of events. And there was one picture just before this where he wasn't quite so reclined, I should say, and that was before. So it just is super cute. But I thought, I was just going to do this, and I thought, no, I have to do this because that's the funny. Okay, and I'm going to put this clock on here. You know, the last, her little sister, I did the clock on hers too. And these are from Mente, and the rest of everything else is Ciao Bella, except for the gemstones will be Gina Marie. And I think that's probably about where I need that, so I can start taping everything down. Oh, and I'm going to put flowers over here, so let me make sure I have enough room. Wow, that does not leave me in. I'd be covering everything up. So this was the other piece, and so I thought, well, I might as well use that too. So I'm going to put that over here. And, you know, it's like if I cover up a little bit of her dress, that's okay because, you know, it's like I've got plenty of pages with her dress in it. So I think that's probably about right there. There's so many things to think about, you know. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to make a mark here. And I like the idea of this one being tilted since they're, you know, kind of falling over. And when I seen these pictures the first time, you know, it's like I had them on my camera or on my phone, which is a camera, you know, most of the time. I use it as much for a camera as I do for a phone. I'm trying to get this one straight. It's like I didn't realize that they looked like they were going to fall until today when I went to print. I was trying to decide which one I wanted, and then that's when I seen it. So that was fun. Okay, and I've got the other one where? That's not it. I think that's it. Okay. Usually I just wing it, and if it's crooked, I just live with it. But yeah, sometimes I would like to have it right on. Okay, I think that's good there. It was a beautiful place where they had their photos taken. I forgot to ask her about that. If it's someplace that they just, if it's a place that they always have for photographing, or if it's something that they just use, you know, during prom time. Because I know sometimes people just rent out places to take photos. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of guess where I want it. Now the chair is a little bit covered here, but we see it here real good, so that's okay. Okay, and then I have the Stagecoach, and this is the big one, and I've used the small one a couple of times, and this time I put it up on dimensionals. So if for some reason I can't get my thing to work properly, I will just put everybody's link down below who's hopping along with me. I really appreciate them doing that. Okay, so I'm going to put this right down here. And I do not have dimensionals underneath all the legs because some of them were just too thin to get them underneath. But hopefully it's enough that when it's in the book, it's okay. Okay, and then I have this here. And this one, I'm gonna have to glue it. So I'm just putting it around the edges, or around the circle. Okay. I gotta make sure 12 o'clock's at the top. And I think I need it a little more to this one side. I think maybe there. Because I'm still trying to, you know, go for the triangle. Even though it's like I have a lot here. I've got that's on the paper. So, but it still got kind of a triangle going, but really it's kind of covered all over, just like I said, I do sometimes, so. Okay, and then I've got one of the fussy cut pieces, one of the clocks, and I have this one. It's really pretty. It looks kind of magical in itself. So I'm just trying to get this kind of centered. Well, I want it really centered, but is it going to cooperate? It was easy before it had glue on it. Okay, I think that's there. Okay, and then I have a little butterfly. My glue lid's just rolling around. And I'm going to put this right about 2 o'clock. And then I have another one that's one of those half ones. I'm going to kind of bend it just a little bit. And I'll put that about 9 o'clock. And then I got one that I'm going to put over here on the flowers. And you know how these just want to stick to you. Okay, and I'm just putting the glue on the body, and then I got the dimensionals to keep the wings up. And I'm going to put that right here on this flower. Okay, and then I got this little, it looks like blue gems with a pearl in the middle. And I'm going to put that right on top of the stagecoach. Is it a stagecoach? Well, it's a coach. Okay, so that goes there. Okay, and then, you know, I got these pieces all cut out, and then I thought, well, I could use a crown. So I got this little crown cut out, and then I have the magic wand that I've had cut out for the whole time. And then I seen that there was a chair, and I thought, oh, since the chair saved them from falling, I have to put this chair on here. I just thought that was an important piece in this layout. Oops, I pulled everything off. Okay. Now I want I guess I better put a little glue on this. Because I'm going to take this and tuck it in the arm of the chair and let it look like it's on the other arm. Oops, I'm gonna have to put some more glue on that. And then I got the crown. And maybe I should put that up on dimensionals too. I don't think they need very big ones because it's not, there is big crowns in this collection, but for this one I wanted it to fit on that chair. Even though I had the crown cut out first. I thought, I just need it to be on that chair. Oh. Okay, I've got to have just a little corner piece cut out. And I was looking, you know, a couple of days ago and thinking, you know, I didn't have any titles on any of the ones I've done so far. And this is going to be a mini title. So probably the next one I'll have to title. I don't know, I think I got 2 more to do. Okay, so I'm just going to title it, I Got You, because he thinks he's going to fall and she rescues him. I think it's super cute. When I sent the picture of the last one I did, he's like, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And then he had the crying emoji. I thought it was so sweet. Okay. You know, I think I'm going to pause. I'll be right back. I think I didn't turn on the camera. Okay, well, there's I Got You. And there's like a squiggly in the O's, which just happened by chance. So I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, so I started to tell you this, but you weren't here because I forgot to turn on the camera. So I'm going to give away a $20 gift certificate for the scrapbook place of your choice, like scrapbook.com, Scrapbook Generations, or a cherry on the top. Or if there's another one that you know will give a gift certificate, I'm good at that too. And I will also do this out of the country as long as you can tell me who I need to get in contact with to give you the get the gift certificate. Because I've contacted that, you know, did I contact 1 or 2? I don't know. But I seen they all have gift certificates, and so you can just, you know, tell them who you want it sent to, and so that makes it super easy, and you can pick out what you want, because I know that's fun to do, and so that's why I wanted to do that. And yeah, I think that's kind of the gist of it. Okay, so in order to sign up, you need to leave a comment, you have to like this video, and you have to be subscribed or subscribe. And so that's it. Pretty easy. And if you're out of the country and you win, you just got to tell me who I need to contact. And so I think that's pretty much it. Shall I put one of these in here? Or maybe just a lighter one? I think I'll put this over here. And then I'll put a lighter one in there. Like a one that looks like a white crystal or a clear crystal. Okay, and I think I need a couple for here. I might use all this color. Might use it all up, I mean. I'm just using this color except for that clock piece. Picking these little things up, it's almost better if you got a little glue on your tweezers, because it wants to snap them off. Okay. Okay, I think I want one more down in here someplace. I've got them there and there, but I kind of want another one in the flowers maybe. Maybe there. Okay, so that's it. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and thank you for joining me. Go over and check out the other ladies that are hopping along. And I'm just checking my notes to make sure I did it. Yay! That's a feat for me, you know, because usually if I have a note, I usually forget to say anything. So, and then I will do a random drawing in a week. So, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will have close-ups at the end. Bye-bye.